Hey everybody, what's up there? Taters, this is Tree from treeoflogic.com. Honey, oh my goodness. P. Diddy was trending, and I just had to come to this part of the For You section on Twitter because now the trending has gone. It just magically disappeared. But Diddy has been trending for the past 2 hours, and he's trending for 2 reasons. One is this stupidity about a black political party. Now listen, I am going to talk about this last because that's going to take the longest, okay? First of all, let's get to the good. Y'all want to get to the good? Now, before we get to the good, and trust me, you're going to love this, all right? You're going to love what I'm bringing to you. First of all, let me just say this. Blue lives matter. Back the blue. Refund the police. I am not part of the toxic community that deals with my people, okay? I am independent, and that goes for everything that deals with the hive mind known as the black community, okay? Independently thinking, independently voting, independently on my own. And not only that, though, but I'm not on your team. So just because you see a black woman, don't you assume that I'm for you. Call me a sellout, baby. Yes, do call me all these other kind of racial epithets, whatever. Please know I'm not on your team. I do my own thing. I march by the beat of my own drums. I got me, okay? I'm not on your team, okay? I'm glad we got that out of the way. So, girl, honey, let me tell you something. Diddy has given up on black women and now dating a blonde. Dun, dun, dun. Black folks, you guys look so crazy when you wear shirts that says African, but you still in America and won't live in Africa. I do not call myself an African American. I never allowed anyone to call me an African American. I am an American. That is my nationality, American, okay? Now, I noticed that all these pro-blacks who like to be African American and power to the people and red, black, and green, y'all ain't trying to move over there. Now, I wonder why. I heard it's wonderful in the Congo this type of year. But anyway, so Diddy said this nonsense with Naomi and her mini wigs and weaves. You know what I'm saying? That he's given up. Well, this is not the interview. This is where he was basically, I think he was saying that they was going to hold the vote hostage. Well, let's listen to it a little bit. The
black vote is not going to be for free. We're going to have to see some promises. You know, what are we getting in return for our vote? Nothing has changed for black America. And in order for us to vote for Biden, we can't be taken for granted like we always are because we're supposed to be Democrats or because people are afraid of Trump. It's whoever's going to take care of our community, whoever wants to make a deal. It's business at this point. You know, we can't trust politicians, you know, so we want to know very clearly, just like Trump made.
Who told, hold on, we're going to rewind a little bit. I'm sorry, black folks, I don't mess with you. I don't deal with you guys, okay? Not on your team, but I didn't remember you guys holding an election saying that Diddy was the king of all the Negroes. I didn't know he was the king and ruler of ADOS. I did not, you know, I'm really up on you guys, you know, the drama and your elections and all that. And I'm like, when did Diddy become the president and ruler, okay, commander-in-chief of the black community? I don't remember ever seeing that election.
Just like Trump made it clear that he wanted to build a wall, Biden needs to make it clear that he's going to change the lives and quality of life of black and brown people, or else he can't get the vote. I will hold the vote hostage if I have to.
You said it here, said it first.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
I will hold the... Who is still listening to P. Diddy, right? Who is still listening to this clown? That's why I don't mess with you black folks. Y'all so messy. Y'all so messy. Anyhow, honey, let's get to the real juicy stuff, right? So the so-called African, the so-called pro-black is now dating a white woman. He don't deal with you black women, okay? He don't want to mess with you, okay? But he gonna speak on your behalf, all right? He gonna sit up here and cape for you, but he ain't gonna slay with you. He ain't gonna lay up with you, because he got a nice sweet thing, okay? I looked at her. You're gonna see her in a minute. Not my cup of tea. Too many tattoos. The girl looked anorexic, but then I mean that's what you want. That's what he look. According to black women, he is leveling up. But isn't it strange that these pro-black men and women, okay, are the ones who talk the smack about the racist white man and white supremacy, all this stuff about white people? But you laying up with one. You're laying up with the devil that you want to warn all black people about. All right? But y'all ready for the juicy pictures? Honey, let's look at it, honey. Ooh, child. I do not expect this video to be monetized, so I'm not even going to try to keep this PG, okay? I will not use curse words, but trust me, honey, when you see these pictures, woo, honey. Let's look at this. She is look like a hot ass mess. So look at this. Listen, I don't have problems with tattoos on men, and maybe I'm biased. But when I see it on women like this, it looks so trashy. Y'all want to see the actual video to this? Let's watch the video to this. Here we go. Can you guys? Diddy caught kissing an Australian model at the beach. What is her name? I think, hold on. What is her name? Her name is, let's see, Tina. Okay. Tina Louise. Okay, so this is what her name is. So, Tina and Diddy was sitting in a tree. Kissing. Yeah, there you go. It was like, I'm just showing y'all that this is my man now. Knowing damn well, and here's Diddy knew damn well that the paparazzis was out there watching. He's making a statement, let y'all black women know that you are, oh God, excuse me, wrong page. Let you know that you ain't worth nothing. Okay, I told you, black folks, yeah, you guys are a joke. Nobody takes you seriously except, like, and they don't really take you seriously during the voting season. Okay, look at Ice Cube. Ice Cube has been like bashing Trump, and he's Mr. F the police, and you know what I'm saying, and F Trump, this, that, and the other, and Lord of mercy, how he felt about the Jews. Let me tell you something. It's not about the color. It's about your money. It's always about green. It's always about green. Okay, let's see some more pictures. They go to kissing pictures. And I guess he tried to hide and get underneath the blanket to really get down with her. Like, what you shame for, Diddy? If you want to be with your white girl, by the way, I'm all for interracial dating. Do your thing. I do not hate it. But what I do not like pro-blacks to sit up here and talk about some Mother Africa. I'm an African. We're going to hold the black vote. Let's let my people go. And yet still you laying up with a white girl. That makes you a freaking hypocrite. If you are so pro-black, you should have a black woman. Because you are considering white people white supremacists, you're considering white people the devil, you're considering white people evil, but you hold up with the white woman. And like I said, black man, I don't care if you go outside the race. I don't care. But if you are calling yourself pro-black, you are a hypocrite. That is like a member of the Aryan nation or the Aryan Brotherhood having a black wife or having a black girlfriend up in his house. Or a member of the Klan, the KKK. How are you going to be for white supremacy, but you got a black wife or a black girlfriend? That makes you a hypocrite. So you mean to tell me that you guys can't see how stupid this is, that Diddy wants to be the most pro-black and the most African, and yet still he got his nice tattooed up girlfriend that he is letting y'all black women know, I am not dealing with you black women. No. But according to black women, this is leveling up. This is leveling up. Now, I'm thinking, like, she looks a little trashy to me. I thought Diddy would go for something a little bit more classy if you're gonna go for white women. I mean, why you don't go for somebody who looks like this? Look at Melania. Girl, you working Melania. Look at this. See, I would expect Diddy to get somebody to look like this, all right? Melania is working. Girl, you work that dress, okay? Attitude, she's sassy, she's fierce. I'm in love with this woman, okay? Please understand it, all right? I love me some Melania. Love it. But anyway, you can't compare what he's gotten with this. I mean, Melania's class. She is fierce. She's got taste, elegant, you know, finesse. She's just everything, just gorgeous. And this woman looks like something that you find in a trailer park. And poor thing looks like she need a cheeseburger. But look, it's okay. It look like Diddy eating for both of them. Looks like Diddy is eating definitely for both of them. And I mean, look at how happy he is. Look how he's just smiling. I got my white girl. I got my white girl. I got my white girl. Forget you black women. I got my white girl. Oh my God. Black women do not make Diddy happy like this white tattooed up anorexic chick, dude. Okay, I'm not hating. Let me just say this. I am not hating. What I am is I'm going to call you hypocritical Negroes out when you want to sit up here and be pro-black, but you want to be all about the white people in the bedrooms. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love white folks, but I ain't no pro-black. Okay, I told you. What did I be saying? I'm not on your team. I'm not on your team. And Blue Lives Matter. This is kryptonite to niggas. Okay, this is kryptonite to you Negroes. This is kryptonite. You don't like that. So I'm just letting you know where we stand. But yeah, and still, I mean, what's the difference between me and Diddy, except for Diddy is just basically saying, hey, you know, black people, we need to hold our vote hostage. This is just, any white man that's watching this, I mean, what do you rate this? I'm just curious. Do you rate her on a scale of 1 to 10? What do you give her? I'm just curious. You give her what? A 9, a 7, 6, 5. What do you give this? What do you give this? This is just Now, like I said, this is a 10. This is a 10, honey. Okay? You see this attitude, this beauty, right? This is a 10. 10, baby. Right? But this, I don't think so. No, dude, I just don't see it. She looks like she's on meth, and I'm not being mean. I'm just saying, like, she don't even have a butt. She suffered from Nasitol, dude. She suffered from Nasitol. Oh my goodness, man. This is oh my God, Lord have mercy. As long as she's white, right, Diddy? As long as she's white, you got it going on with her. How do y'all not think that the paparazzis were not going to be watching you guys the entire time? I am just so sorry. This is just, nah. I think this is it. I think he had some black guys like, yo, man, that's your girl. Oh my God, that's your girl. Oh, I'm gonna grow up and be like you, Diddy. I'm gonna grow up and be like you. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So, so anyway, let me see. Insert caption here. So anyway, Diddy is launching a political party called the Black Party. Now, let me read back. Let me read what the article says, and then we're going to watch just a little bit of the video. I know they're going to copy content ID it. I'm okay with it, but I got to upload this, okay? So it says, Diddy has retracted his statement from earlier this year where he declared that the black vote will not be free in 2020 and has revealed he's starting a political party called Our Black Party, which is doomed to fail, baby. Doomed to fail. I would never, ever sign up for something called Our Black Party. Imagine if they had something called Our White Party. Okay, Black folks will lose. Well, shoot, everybody will lose their mind. But why is it so excessive? Why is it accessible for black people to not only be racist but to be exclusive? Ugh, the hypocrisy. In a new interview with Charlemagne the God, aka Mr. Pedo, excuse me. You think I forgot about that? No, I did not. The pair discussed Diddy's controversial comment. Quote, a couple of months ago, I told everybody, hold their vote hostage, Diddy said. It would be irresponsible of me to have us hold our vote hostage, but it would also be irresponsible of me to just let this movement go by. Oh, okay. So now you're walking it back. Gotcha. You know why he's walking his back? He's walking his back because of this, but he's also walking it back because Ice Cube is in the news, and Ice Cube is basically taking on the side of Trump. I don't know why Trump would allow Ice Cube all the awful things Ice Cube has said, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. Maybe I'll do a video on it. Maybe I won't. We'll just have to see. Okay, so let's see. Where was I? About the irresponsible. Okay, the world is watching, and I'm doing everything I can to make sure that going forth, that we're part of the narrative, that we own our politics. That hive mind again. This is why I got a t-shirt that sells very popular among black people who think like me. I'm not on your team. Okay? I'm not part of the black community. I'm independent of all of y'all toxicity and your drama and your messiness. So let's watch a little bit of this video. I watched about, I think I got to about 2 minutes, something like here. So let's get down because he's going to go.
Everybody to hold their vote.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
here we go.
A couple of months I told everybody hold their vote hostage. A lot of things have gone on since then. None of us expected. I think this president has done a great job of rattling America. When you move in fear, you don't have any leverage.
I'm not afraid, nigga. I'm not afraid. Who are you? You are almost a billionaire, Diddy. What are you afraid of? Huh? What are you and your new white girlfriend afraid of, Diddy? Huh? These people are so full of doo-doo. I'm like, are you serious? We living in fear. We living in fear. We living in fear. And here goes Charlemagne. Okay? Yeah, we living in fear. These black men are rich. Do you think they would be rich like this in Africa? Do you think they could go to Kenya and be rich like this, living the life of lavishness? Do you think they could get white girls like this in Ghana? That gets steady, you know what I'm saying? You guys are so full of it. You're so full of it. You want to sit up here and act like you all oppressed. You guys are wealthy. And the only way you are wealthy is because you're in the best country in the world. Oh, God. Okay. Calm down. Let's, whoosha. Okay. I'm calm now. Let's continue.
The way I felt before is the way I still feel. Things have got too serious of a point. Seeing what's going on, white men like Trump need to be banished. That way of thinking is real dangerous. This man literally threatened the lives of us and our families.
How?
About going to vote.
Stand back and stand by.
Stand back and stand by.
Yeah.
Stand back and stand by was said to the Proud Boy. Oh my God, you see how ignorant black people are? And they take stuff out of context. Oh, let me tell you something. Black folks are the rulers of taking stuff out of context, okay? They just need to see a 5-second clip of a Didn't Do or Tyrone and Ray Ray getting shot by the police. You know, narrative be damned. It doesn't matter the narrative. What matters is we need an excuse to go loot and riot. Anyway, Trump said that when somebody asked him about the Proud Boys, he said, I would tell the Proud Boys to stand back and stand by in reference to being attacked or confronted by a communist terrorist organization known as Antifa. Stand back and stand by had nothing to do with you Negroes, but you always want to make it about you. And this is how a lie will start. Now, because Diddy said this, now you're going to have black folks, dumbass black folks. Ooh, I cuss. Oops, sorry, guys. I guess it's not going to be a PG video after all. You're going to have low IQ Negroes listen to this and they're going to repeat the same lie over and over and over again. Just cut it. Just stop that lie immediately and say, stand back and stand by has nothing to do with black people. It was in reference to the Proud Boys and dealing with the confrontation against the communist terrorist organization known as Antifa. You know, that same terrorist organization that came into the black community under the disguise of the George Floyd protest and destroyed black businesses, destroyed black homes, destroyed black communities. But like I said, you guys don't care about the narrative. All you care is about your fifis.
We're in a war. We're not taking this like it's a war. We taking this like, oh, we're in a presidential election.
It is a presidential election. We are not in a war. Damn, why are people like him and Tim Pool talking about the Civil War? Do they know what Civil War means? We are not in no war. I'm over here in Georgia chilling, doing my own thing. I don't know what y'all talking about, some war. And let's be honest. Let's be honest. Y'all don't want that smoke. Y'all really don't want that smoke from the Republicans, okay?
No, we're in a war of love versus hate. The #1 priority is to get Trump out of office. The tribe of people...
Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. It's rhetoric like this that's going to guarantee that he's going to get reelected. Okay, just a couple of more seconds of this and then I'm going to stop. I'll leave the link to this train wreck as well as the link to the bounce. Wow, wow, bend it over, baby. The Nasatol, she suffered from Nasatol. Okay, I'll leave all that in the description box below.
I have the responsibility and really should be scared to death of this man.
Why?
Is white people.
Explain.
If this man is elected, we're not standing by no more getting killed. We're not scared of anybody standing up and standing by. We're on the verge of a race war.
Those of you from the pro-black community, okay, real talk. If you Negroes are dumb enough to get into a race war, understand that nobody's going to be on your team, not the Asians, because we see how the Chinese treat you all in the black community. They don't put up with your shiat, okay? They don't put up with it. You go up there in the wig and try to, the beauty supply store trying to steal a wig. Them Chinese men will beat you down. Go into the nail salon and try to not to play. Black women have gotten their ass kicked by plenty of Chinese people. They don't play with you. And if they was to go in a race war, you would not have them on your team. You know who else won't be on your team? The Hispanic Latino community. They can't stand you Negroes either. Look at what's going on in Compton. Compton used to be all black. Now, it's majority Hispanic. Why? Because they don't like you Negroes either, and they kicked you out. Compton, I think Long Beach is coming that way. All the ghettos that used to be heavily populated by black folks have been gentrified. 65% of them have been gentrified, and they have been taken over by law-abiding, civilized blacks and mostly Hispanics. So you think if you're going to go in a race war, you're going to have the Hispanic community, which basically outpopulate us, by the way. We have been here longer than Hispanic Latino community, yet still that community has overpopulated us, but that's another video for another time. And also, do you think these are stupid white liberals like Antifa and the blue-haired feminists talking about some, stop the patriarchy? Do you really think they're going to join in the race war with you, Negroes? And let's be honest. Who do you think knows not only how to shoot, but has the skill in using weapons? You or Billy Bob down there in Kennesaw, Georgia? Child, y'all don't want that smoke. Y'all don't want that smoke. You talking shit, and not only that, black folks, but listen to me on this one. Do you think Diddy gonna leave his mansion to take arms to fucking fight this so-called race war? Are you really that delusional? Are you really that naive to believe this bullshit? Really? You guys are just a joke. Okay, 10 more seconds and I'm done.
If people in America want a race war, they'll not vote. I'm an independent, first of all.
So now he walked it back. If people don't want a race war, they're not going to vote or whatever. So what are you trying to say? Anyway, from my understanding, in this video, I haven't watched it all, but from my understanding, Diddy supports Joe Biden now. However, he only supports Joe Biden underneath this new political party called the Black Political Party. Can you imagine? Can you imagine this ratchet political party that holds no power whatsoever? Okay, there's so many black folks like myself that are so sick and tired of the criminal element and the glorification of criminals within a black community, the ignorance that has been exalted and celebrated, along with the whole single motherhood that are pretending that they can raise male children, and women are like, I'm a woman and I'm the mother and the daddy and I can raise my little son to be a man. You know, the delusion within the black community, which is a matriarchy, is outstanding, and it's so toxic and cancerous that nothing can be done about it. It is beyond rehabilitation. It's beyond rehabilitation. There's nothing that can be done about it right now, and that's that. But listen, it's amazing how Diddy was real cool with Trump back in the day. Did y'all know that? I mean, they were buddies. Girl, she is so sexy, Melania. Oh my God. But look how he just all hug up. A lot of black rappers were real cool with Trump until Trump became a Republican. Okay? But once Trump became a Republican, black folks, and the hypocrisy that this is, oh my God, there's such a hypocritical people in the world. It was like, nah, you part of the Republican Party, and that means that you are enemy and you racist. Okay. And this is why Trump's so thirsty for you Negroes, because he want that love, that black love from you niggas again. I don't mess with you people. I don't deal with you. I'm independent. I do my own thing. And one thing I am not going to put up with is hypocrisy like this, baby. I'm not going to deal with the hypocrisy. Mr. Africa, Mr. African and his Australian white woman. Anywho, let me just go ahead and stop there. I thought this whole thing was basically funny. I love to see hypocrisy in anybody's community, but especially the black community. I just love to just clown on you guys because you guys are just a joke, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you think that black people really pay attention to Diddy? Spoiler alert, they don't. Or do you not see the hypocrisy of basically Diddy just basically coming out with this whole thing in reference to the black political party, because he hasn't registered it, he hasn't organized it, but because now black women are going to lose their minds when they see him with this very tattooed anorexic white woman, they're about to cut him loose. Remember, the black community is owned and operated by black women, and when they see that you got rid of one of them for her, baby, you going to get canceled. Mark my words, black folks about to be done with Diddy, especially when all of this get around about him and his new white woman. Bounce around. She love bending over, don't she? God damn. Anyway, I know this video is long, but it's worth it. I'll talk to you guys later.